Hi everyone, hope you're all well. Welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a general energy reading for the sign of Pisces for August 2021. Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus sign. If the reading resonates, then that's awesome, or if parts of the message do, that's great too. If the reading doesn't resonate, then that's simply not your message, so hopefully catch you up in the next one. So I'm currently shuffling with the Radiant Rider-Waite tarot deck today, so I'll be using these cards predominantly, and then the Soul Journey Oracle cards for advice and guidance later on in the reading, okay? So I will be doing separate love readings later on in the month for all 12 zodiac signs, and I'll also be doing the top 3 like bonus reads for the for the top 3 zodiac signs for the kind of most viewed and interaction with the channel, etc. So be on the lookout for that. Okay, so what can we get for Pisces, please? Angels of Love and Light, what can we get for Pisces for August 2021? Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus sign. Okay, what can we get please for Pisces? What can we get for Pisces? Oh gosh. Okay. Right, so we have Gemini energy, the Lovers, straight out, Page of Cups, Four of Cups, Page of Swords, the Hierophant. Okay, so this is a general read, but I'm getting kind of love quite strongly here as well already. So this will be an interesting reading. Yeah, okay, wow. Okay, let's see what's going on here, shall we? Okay, so the Nine of Wands, the Six of Cups, the Emperor, the Tower, the Sun, the Ten of Pentacles, oh my gosh. We have the Four of Swords, Seven of Wands, Knight of Swords, Death, and the Eight of Pentacles. Interesting. Bottom of the deck, we have the King of Wands. Wow, okay. So you could be dealing with a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, Sag, but if not, then this is you sitting here feeling confident, feeling proud of yourself, overcoming any difficulties that you may have gone through in your life, and kind of seeing the bigger picture about what it is that you want in your life and taking the courage to kind of overcome any challenges that there may have been previously. Yeah, you're going to have major celebrations. Potentially someone may want to reconcile with you. Could be dealing with another water sign. We've got double Pisces here next to each other with the Moon and the Hangman. Seven of Swords. Any tricky behaviour, going to leave that in the past, potentially moving on to smoother, calmer waters. I'm getting anything that was being hidden is going to be coming out, is going to be illuminated, though. I'm getting that sense quite strongly, but you will be able to move on forward and have a new sense of victory and success with like close family, friends, like the circle of support I'm getting. Okay, so we have the Gemini energy here with the Lovers for the, I'm going to look into the majors. We've got the Hierophant here with Taurus energy. We've got Aries energy here with the Emperor, Aries Scorpio energy here with the Tower, Leo energy with the Sun, and Scorpio energy here as well. So a lot of Aries or Scorpio, like kind of Mars energy. So you may have that quite predominantly in your chart, or anyone that you're dealing with will have them in their chart as well. I think all signs are here on the table. Water signs, air sign, fire sign, and earth sign, okay? So all the cards are upright purely for visual for you guys, but obviously depending on the cards around them, they can be interpreted as reversals as well. So what I'm getting the sense is that you're, with the foundation of the reading here, like you're having to make a really solid decision, about maybe potentially a love relationship, a work partnership, or a friendship I'm getting. Maybe somebody may be coming back from the past wanting to apologize with you, maybe wanting to reconcile. There could have potentially been a separation of sorts, and they want to work on a situation. I'm getting the sense that whatever difficulties that you may have gone through are going to turn around and work in your favor, like the tides are turning, I'm getting. there's going to be a breakthrough. Maybe someone's going to eventually surrender to the idea that they owe you an apology, or potentially you're going to receive some sort of news that somebody wants to work with you, or you're focusing on your craft. I'm getting transforming yourself, and this is allowing you to move on forward really positively and take action in your life. You may be receiving particular offers coming in for you. You may not be so inclined, like, from with this, in a sense, like apology, like with this Page of Cups, like somebody wants to give you an apology, and you may be having your arms crossed, being a bit emotionally detached from this particular apology. You know, you see how this cup's like coming out from the sky. Potentially this cup could be something that's pure of intention, like someone's going to open up and express their particular feelings, and they may feel potentially you may reject this kind of open offer that they're giving to you. So they may be standing their ground right now, feeling a little bit defensive, a little bit guarded, so they're watching you from afar, or this could be vice versa, however this particular resonates. I'm really getting the sense that you're getting this particular offer. You may be a bit emotionally distanced from it, but you've been contemplating on these particular offers. Like, am I going to refuse this one, or is it going to be like the same as the others? Is it going to be, you know, the real deal? Is it really going to give me the emotional fulfillment that I'm looking for, the happiness that I've been striving for? You know, is it going to get me to the point where I'm going to have my foundation and my security? I'm really getting the sense that if you are pertaining to love, like you're not playing any games here. Like, you want a serious commitment, serious relationship with somebody coming back with an apology. You may be keeping tabs on each other, and there could have been some sort of arguments or fights previously to do with a traditional commitment, or some sort of power play or power struggles I'm getting. But there's definitely wanting to be of some sort of reconciliation or a second chance here with the Six of Cups, and somebody wanting to move on forward and build on a stronger foundation and bring light on the subject. I'm hearing like light on the subject, give clarity on something that may have been happening in relation to this particular connection, if this does pertain to love. What I'm also feeling is that whatever it is that you've gone through in your life, it doesn't necessarily have to be love, but with work, with family, with home, like you've been quite battered and bruised, hopefully not physically, but in lots of other ways. I'm getting like you've having to take the time, like life's taken its toll on you, I'm getting, and you're having to take the time to heal yourself, look after yourself, you know, stand up for yourself again, and being a lot more assertive and kind of, I'm getting blunt with your communication, with how you talk to people, and becoming a lot more objective with what it is that you're wanting to say. And this is allowing communication with others to be illuminated, like it's easier to kind of understand each other, like there's not some sort of imbalance in relation to this kind of type of communication. You're transforming yourself, and it's allowing you to really move on forward positively in a really great light. There may have been some sort of difficulties, or potentially if a foundation didn't necessarily work, it has fallen down, or it will fall down, and you're having to make a very important decision and choice on how to heal yourself. It could be to do with a family home, like a father figure or an uncle, or even just somebody who's very much in their masculine type energy, where you're having to have this illumination, or maybe even kind of heal certain masculine aspects of yourself to gain the stability about what it is that you're wanting for your future, I'm getting. And what kind of legacy do you want to lay down? What kind of empire do you want to build? Like what is it that you find of value? What do you need to do, or do you feel like you need to do to get yourself to the point where you have this internal happiness here with the Sun and then the Ten of Pentacles? You know, does that mean working from home? Does that mean, you know, staying at home? Does that mean living with my parents or taking care of my family? Or does that mean it means different things to different people. So it's getting that recognition of what's necessarily important for you and how to move on forward. If there has been conflict in the past, I feel like that's something that's going to be healed, and you'll be able to eventually move away from relatively easily. But you're closing off definitely a cycle in your life where there is progression, but I feel like it's important I start clarifying these majors on the table just to see what's coming in for you. If there's been anybody that's wanting to come in for a reconciliation or for a second chance, justice will be coming in to make sure that whoever hasn't been accountable for their actions, that they will be accountable. Okay, so this will be relatively positive and will kind of go in your favour. Why is the Lovers here, please? So what I'll do now is I'm using the same deck of cards, but I'm going to shuffle them so that it includes reversals, because obviously these can be interpreted in different ways, just to get a clearer picture. Why is the Lovers here, please? Why is the Lovers here? We're definitely healing though, we're definitely healing of something. Maybe having... Yeah, do you know what? That is so crazy, because I literally thought I was get some sort of duality, some sort of masculine, feminine, and then the Chariot's come out, and it kind of came out sideways. So potentially there could have been like a power dynamic with balancing of masculine, feminine energies. You're healing aspects of yourself. It may not be necessarily moving forward right now as of this moment, but you're kind of you will eventually get to that path, you like progression, because we have the 6 here with the Lovers and then 7 with the Chariot, so moving on forward. Yeah, there could have been a block to do with a romantic connection or a partnership. Maybe something didn't necessarily work out, or there could be a separation of sorts, or potentially there could be like a mother figure involved, or a parent, or someone who may have broken your heart in a particular way, I'm getting. Or there could have been like a one-sided relationship of sorts, or some sort of tension, maybe an argument. I'm getting there may have been blocks in relation to communication, like you've not been able to make a particular choice or be able to heal a particular situation, because there could have been some sort of imbalance to do with a dynamic between two people. I'm getting. What else can we get for... I'm gonna put that here with the Chariot. What else can we get for the Lovers, please? Yeah, see, the Empress definitely wanted to come out. It could be dealing with a Taurus or a Libra, or you have it there in your chart. There's definitely been some sort of turmoil or breakup or a separation of sorts, or difficulty making a choice. Maybe you're being asked to, do you choose your mother, or do you choose a relationship, or do you choose a family member, or do you choose... Wow, I'm getting that quite strongly. You know, we've got the Emperor here and then the Empress, so maybe you feel like you're meant to be with someone who's on the same level as you, and there's been a Tower moment that's come in and they've said to you, look, you have to make a choice between you or, you know, us, or between someone else, or between them. And this could break your heart, because you may be feeling a bit unsure about how to move on forward, maybe feeling not relatively balanced financially right now and you're not able to move on forward. Getting that, or something along those lines. Yeah, you're breaking free from a toxic situation though, or you're getting free from something. I'll take another one. Yeah, I was going to say, can I take another one? And then 2 cards come out. We've got the Star and the Ace of Swords. So there could have been some sort of lies, some sort of deception, some sort of miscommunication, but that's going to be healed, I'm getting. And the Chariot here is actually, you know, with the Empress and the Emperor, you know, it's like the mother, the father of the tarot. And I think the Chariot is actually the child, their child. So it could be to do with a child home situation. Maybe you needing to involve a lawyer of sorts, if this is to do with a family home dynamic. Healing of a particular situation. Something is coming to light though. Or maybe there's just not been any communication about how to heal something, or you feel like you've not been able to talk to someone. Yeah, there could have been a really painful ending of sorts. Lots of different messages here, guys, so obviously please take whatever resonates. What's with the Hierophant here? Yeah, let's see. we had the Three of Swords and it kind of came out sideways. So there could have been a heartbreak or a difficult situation to do with a traditional commitment. Yeah, it could have been lawyers involved. Either that or someone had a particular thought process and they may not necessarily have matched up with yours. Like you both had very different views. That's why there could have been this defensive behaviour, like, and you're having to think before you speak in this with like Page of Swords energy. What else is here with the Hierophant? Maybe someone had very traditional set views about how a relationship was meant to be, and you may not necessarily agreed with that, following the intuition. With the High Priestess, like this is very spiritual connection. If this is the case, and maybe it could be something you have to overcome. Either that, or there could be religious or cultural differences between you, and there could have been some very difficult words, and trying to figure out how to heal a particular connection, or feeling at a stalemate that something might not necessarily be working. Yeah, maybe there's been unresolved kind of issues here with the Eight of Cups in reverse. Feeling like you're not being able to move on a particular connection or situation. I just dropped a load of cards, so just bear with us, please. Why else is the Hierophant here? Why else is the Hierophant here, please? But there could have been a separation, I'm getting, to do with a relationship. Maybe even a divorce I'm getting, because the divorce is marriage, and then we have the mother and the father here. There could be parents, could be a marriage to do with that. Legal contract. Why else is the Hierophant here, please? Yeah, maybe somebody felt trapped. Maybe somebody wanted to have a brand new beginning and then somebody else didn't, and there's been heartbreak because maybe not being on the same page. I'm getting that. Yeah, maybe dividing of the assets here with the Six of Pentacles. I'm getting this isn't necessarily meant to be pertaining to a love reading, but if it kind of comes out that way, then it kind of comes out that way. So somebody may be very much up in their head about how to have a brand new beginning. There may have been some sort of conflict to do with having a new beginning. Yeah, there could have been a third party involved potentially. There could be delays on things moving forward because of a third party, like a type of interference. Why is the yeah, there could have been an old cycle that's not been closed out as of yet. Yeah, feeling stuck, feeling anxious, feeling up at night. I literally just said that. Wow, I love it when that happens. It's like I'm saying what I'm saying, and then the cards come out to represent exactly what it is that I'm saying, you know. So why is the Emperor here, please? What's this to do with? A father figure, an authority, maybe even a boss. Lots of different messages here, guys. So why is the Emperor here upright? Oh, interesting. So the King of Swords came out reverse. So there could have been lies or deceptions to do with someone. Maybe there was breadcrumbing. If there was a relationship, maybe something come to light, or somebody found out that there was some sort of deception. Here with the King of Swords, somebody may have tried to manipulate another situation, or someone was very controlling in something and that had to come down for it to be, could be to do with a family home dynamic. There could have been breadcrumbing to do with a family home, keeping up appearances, now having to let go of the burdens. A secret's been revealed, secrets come to light. I'm getting, what else is this Emperor upright? There could be somebody else in the mix. Potentially there could have been worries or concerned about that here with the Queen of Cups energy. Or somebody having to go within and really establish what it is that they want in their life. Heal themselves, potentially from a difficult situation. You know, here with the Emperor, with the King of Swords in reverse, like there could have been some sort of bribery I'm getting. Or maybe somebody bribed about a situation. To do with finances. There's, oh, wow, look at this. We could be theft here with the Seven of Swords in reverse. Some sort of betrayal, toxic situation, closure on a situation. Somebody having to go within and really figure out what it is that they need time on their own. For some sort of solitude, to take time to heal themselves. Maybe, I'm getting that there's potentially this Emperor's either the King of Swords and they're having to, or they dealt with the King of Swords, they dealt with a dodgy lawyer or a dodgy authoritative figure or professional or something, and they found out some sort of information and now they're having to heal themselves and to go within and how to move on forward, or what's best, how they feel to move on forward. Why else is the Emperor here? I'm going to take another one for the Emperor. If not, then I'll move on to the next one. Oh, okay, fine. Yeah, Four of Pentacles, like reverse. Having to let go of certain things, like having the strength to let go. Could be letting go of a Leo or letting go of an earth sign, doesn't necessarily have to be. Maybe having to retreat their energy because they may feel like they failed in something. There's been a lot of drama and conflict or arguments. Potentially could be to do with another earth sign, doesn't necessarily have to be, and they're moving on away from that. Somebody may have gone bankrupt, I'm getting, or feeling relatively vulnerable. They're having to look after themselves, they're feeling relatively vulnerable and get the courage and strength to build themselves back after something didn't necessarily work. I just broke up the deck and I saw the Queen of Swords in reverse, so they could have been dealing with dodgy, like professionals or somebody who didn't give very constructive advice. They weren't very fair. Led them to believe that an investment that they were going to make was going to be fruitful, but then it wasn't, and it may have led to like some sort of financial lack or debt, like bankruptcy. Why is the Tower here? Why is the Tower here? Why is the Tower here? It's too many. Could be to do with a third party situation or third party interferences. Why is the Tower here? Where's the Tower here? Okay, yeah, Two of Wands. Somebody wanting to make plans. A Tower had to come down, a sudden upheaval, so someone could make plans to move on to something else or to someone else and to be successful. Maybe they put in a lot of investment to do with a situation or a long-term investment and it didn't necessarily work out. Maybe they feel like it was a waste of time, because all it caused was drama, dealt with immaturity to do with a home family dynamic that they felt like they just kept appearances in, and they may have had a Tower moment of something fallen down, so they had to make plans, make particular decisions on how to move on. Maybe they're trying to leave a situation or awaiting results that they can move. Potentially they're wanting to make, waiting on results to make a decision so that they can move home, I'm getting here, to have victory and success elsewhere. Something might not necessarily have worked out, and so now they're like getting this kind of understanding that there's been certain delays and that they need to finish off an old situation or cycle that's going to be more emotionally fulfilling, to allow them to get to this point where they're feeling successful with a solid foundation. With a solid foundation here with the King of Pentacles, feeling a lot more grounded in themselves. One more for the Tower, please. Sometimes the Tower comes down, it's like it is a good thing, like people, you know, straight stress that it's a bad thing. There's definitely been a separation of sorts something that didn't necessarily work out, but that's what that's done, is with something not necessarily working out, it's allowed for dreams and wishes to be fulfilled elsewhere, something to be moved on. There had been potentially deception or vulnerability of sorts, or feeling relatively stuck in a confusing cycle. in this kind of illusion, but I'm getting this sense that someone's establishing, like, if they go through a particular separation, they'll end up to be able to move on forward to pursue their own dreams and wishes rather than focusing on someone else that may not necessarily have been on their side. With the Ten of Cups in reverse, it could be to do with a family dynamic. It could have been a broken marriage I'm getting, or some sort of domestic kind of disharmony, like a broken family. What else? Why is the sun here? Why is the sun here? That's what I want to know. The sun. Okay, with the King of Cups, yeah. So that eventually emotional fulfillment can come in. I'm following of the intuition with the King of Cups. I'm feeling a lot more emotionally balanced, but then like following intuitive guidance here. What else is with this, with the sun? Like, eventually you'll be able to take wise counsel, or feel a lot more control, have more control of your emotions, more compassionate towards yourself. There's been major imbalance or chaos that's been coming forward. Maybe been very much up in your head overthinking a particular situation, but it's coming to light now so that you can gain your stability, so you can gain a sense of self-worth. Look at this, my gosh, King and Queen of Pentacles, so that you eventually could go off into another situation where you're feeling, you know, whole in yourself, and then attract someone who's on the same level, same path as you, I'm getting, and to have like celebrations. Like, you're eventually going to have, you will eventually find peace. There will be optimism coming forward for you, but potentially you've been very much up in your head, feeling very stressed, or lots of other people kind of giving in their opinion, their 2 pence or 2 cents, whatever it is, wherever it depends where you come from. You know, and you're trying to, you want to find a middle ground. Eventually you will be able to find a middle ground, but things may take a little bit of time for it to come forward that way. I'm getting the sense somebody wants to reconcile something or ask for a second chance. Yeah, you may have not necessarily, yeah, somebody definitely wants a second chance and they want to move on. They may have not necessarily openly gived previously and maybe made you feel stuck in an old cycle. But they now want to work with you. They want to collaborate with you. I guess that was an extra message. You may live at a distance from this person. Why is death here, please? What's this transformation? What's this letting go? Yeah, letting go of this kind of feeling out of the cold type of mindset, so that you can move forward and follow your heart. Why else is death here? Oh gosh, there's so many. Why is death here? See, the cards just feel so hard to shuffle. It just feels like, oh, just like drudgery. Oh my gosh, look at that. Yeah, 2 9s. This is like karmic endings. 9-9, you could be seeing that quite often. You're coming definitely to an end of a close of a particular cycle that you may not necessarily had much fulfillment in. With the Ace of Wands in reverse, like feeling exhausted. Like, that was literally what I was just saying. Like, oh, it feels drudgery, it feels exhausting, like doing these cards. And then the lack of energy card comes out with the Ace of Wands in reverse. You're gonna end that particular cycle though. You will see the light at the end of the tunnel, but that's only until like you kind of accept that things can't be rushed. They have to take their particular time. Like, everything has a time, everything has a place, as it were. With the 9 of Swords energy in reverse, it's like you will eventually have healing on a situation and release any worries that you may have had. You will get this sense of relief. That any unsatisfactory situations that have been playing out for you will be coming to an end. I'm going to take one more for death. Yeah, you will receive some sort of messages here with the Page of Wands. You may receive some sort of offers, or there may have been confusion about particular offers coming in, trying to use your discernment about what it is that you're going to accept or not accept here, so that you can feel balanced again. Maybe somebody feels that they invested in a poor situation. Now they've been confused about it, and they want to communicate to you that they've been confused, and it's going to close out a particular cycle, I'm getting, so that you guys can move on forward if this resonates. Okay, so I know that there's so many different messages in here, so please take or leave whatever does resonate, because reading for a lot of people. So I'm going to use the Soul Journey Oracle cards now, so we can get some sort of advice or guidance for you on how to move on forward. So what can we get for Pisces, please? Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus sign. I'm really getting this sense of like having to persevere, like you will eventually have the courage to be able to move on forward, to get to where you want to. It's just like that little bit longer I'm getting. What can you tell us for Pisces, please? Oh my... Wow, I literally just said that. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Perseverance. Wow. Okay. Bottom of the deck we have worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. So yeah, just keep persevering. Like we've got this perseverance card here, and it's maintaining your boundaries and kind of pushing on forward. There may be delayed success in a particular endeavour, but you will be able to eventually manifest what it is that you want. Look, you let go of the worry, and then the abundance comes in as the next card. I'm going to take another one. Like I feel like another need another card. What else can you tell us for Pisces, please? I'll just do an extra one for you guys. What else can you tell us for Pisces, please? Pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. So know that these things have been relatively difficult, but you will be able to move on forward out of that. And then we have health. I will honour the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. So take the time to look after yourself, to really focus on your healing, focus on the healing, nurturing yourself, looking after yourself, because it'll eventually lead to happiness. Like I'm aware that being happy means I'm on the right path. So regardless of what it is that you've been through, you will eventually be able to move on forward, if you take the time to look after yourself. And be proud that regardless of what it is that you've gone through, you will make it through the other side. You will be able to get to where you need to get to, or feel like you need to get to, regardless of any difficulties that have come your way. And you will be able to make the right decisions that are going to be able to be best for you. But it's like finding that that time for yourself to then just nurture your thoughts and allow yourself to move on forward to get to where you want to be. Because you will be, you know, guided and helped and encouraged to get to eventually where you want to be. Okay, so this is the end of the reading. I really hope that you guys have enjoyed it, and I hope you managed to kind of stick with me. There was lots of different types of messages in there, guys, so please just take what resonates. If you did enjoy, please like, share and subscribe, leave us a comment. I greatly appreciate it. And you know, be on the lookout for the bonus readings and also the love readings that I'll be doing later on this month. So thank you again for being here. Thank you for watching, and take care. Bye for now.